First off, I want to thank the man upstairs for giving me this opportunity. Second off, man, I want to thank the whole UFL family. I want to thank the Aviator family, and then I want to thank my players and my coaches. This week was a restructure type week. You know, we coming in with a lot of adversity for my situation that I had as a man, as a grown man. My players stayed behind me, my coaches stayed behind me, and today we went out and got our first win. I brought these guys in here with me because they contribute. My three backs and my return man. And I can't do nothing but credit what they've been doing since day one. Our record never gave us an opportunity to see who we are, but this victory is giving us an opportunity to see who we are.
Perfect.
Open for questions.
First question. Left here.
Coach, Dan Albeck, Columbus Dispatch. We talked, and you mentioned how to be able to turn this thing around would be great. Knowing this week, how great is this for you personally, but also this team?
Man, one thing, I came in, I showed nothing but family. I showed nothing but love. I didn't make a lot of different cuts throughout camp. I try to ride with the guys that I had. And as you can see, after 4 weeks, it's starting to turn over. I can't do nothing but credit what we do every day is take flight.
47 rushing attempts. That game plan, and maybe the backs can speak to this too. How confident were you in that backfield to get it done, especially when you guys had the lead and had control?
Well, you know, we've been on the road. We've been at home. We done had short weeks. We done had long weeks. We kind of went through the adversity of being a football team. So once we started seeing different situations that happened when we was going into the fourth quarter, you know, we just try to put our heads together. I believe in these three backs that I have, you know what I'm saying? And they went out and did what they were supposed to do. They sub on their own sometimes. They know what they're doing. You know, they got a lot of love in that room. And I think everybody touched the end zone in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's supposed to be. This is the Aviator way. This is the Ohio way. You know what I'm saying? And we're just going to keep rushing. And I got Juice here because y'all wouldn't even know that this is his first time being a punt returner. Mm-hmm. But he going out and he having a lot of confidence. He having a lot of success. And if it weren't for him doing the things that he did today to contribute to this run game, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where it would be.
There's a crowd of 15,000 the first week and a crowd of 8,000 this week, but it felt like double. That crowd energy for all you guys, how impactful was that? Because even in that marathon drive, it was rocking.
Man, we love coming to Columbus. Like, when we get on that plane, it just feel like home for us. Like, it really feel like home for us. We appreciate every last man that spend their time and money to come out here and support us. So that's it right there.
I really know how the fans do. We got the best damn fans in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Fact. You get what I'm saying? I mean, that come from being Ohio. That come from being Ohio State. And then now we got the Aviators. We ain't going to do nothing but pass it down.
On the right.
Question for both Coach and Antoine. First of all, Coach, what gave you the confidence and what did you see from Antoine in practice that, you know, allowed you to put him back there and return these punts?
He got great hands. He can catch anything. He confident. And then if I could put my tools to him and he just listen, you see what he did today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then Antoine, what was working for you as well? You were able to get uphill. You bobbled the first one, but they're able to turn into a pretty nice return for you.
Yeah, all that goes back to this week of preparation. You know, Coach Ted do a great job of getting me ready. You know, on that bobble punt, I actually was supposed to be up a little closer. If I listened to Coach, I'd catch the ball clean. He was telling me to scoot up about 5 yards. I was scooting back thinking I was going to get a different type of punt. But it just falls back on the hard work that we put in. You know, day in and day out, Coach is telling me different ways to catch the ball. Watch the way the kicker kicks the ball off his foot. You know, like different ways that I'm just learning. But if I just take everything Coach telling me, you know, I feel like I can be a great returner in this league.
So then what's the biggest thing that you feel like you learned today that you can carry moving forward if you stay in the position?
Just continue to trust, you know, myself and my teammates. You know, if like last week, I think I improved very well from last week. I was kind of timid back there catching the ball and not running as soon as I catch the ball, like, you know, just slowing down a little bit. But this week, I just trusted it. Like, I'm going to trust my guys because we looked back on film, I had plenty of space. So I just catch the ball clean and just run, you know, and that's what I learned today. Just hit it, you know.
Second row in the middle.
So just to go back to the rushing aspect, the 47 attempts tonight, I don't know if you guys know that's a UFL record.
That's why they're here with me.
Yeah. Congratulations on that. 17 of those carries were on that 97, 98-yard drive in the fourth quarter. Can you just kind of walk through that process? I mean, that was a defeating drive for Dallas.
I mean, when you sit back and we entered the fourth quarter, you know, we knew we was up 7. We had the ball on like the R2 or something like that, and we already know that we gotta at least run the ball to get out of there. And once we start gaining our stride, I went to the coaches. I told the O-line, told the backs, all we need is 5 a pop. We get 5 a pop, we good. I credit number 7 for going in and blocking his butt off.
Thanks.
Day in and day out through that
Thanks.
drive. I mean, who get an 18-play drive and knock off almost 10 minutes? You know, and I credit my O-line. You know, because at the end of the day, we believe in what we got. Situations come around and alter us, but these guys right here has an unbelievable bond and brotherhood, and that's why I brought them up.
Second row on the right.
Josh Cassidy, Silver Bulletin. How impressed were you with your defense and the pressure they put on quarterback at Austin Reed?
I just think that we've been trying to hound in on being on the same page, and today we got on the same page. I think the D-line played a great job by staying in that guy's face, pushing the pocket. You know, our secondary stayed over the top in coverage, and our linebackers picked up the little small stuff in between. Now, it didn't start off like that at the beginning, but as we start seeing and clicking and seeing what's going on, you know, we was able to put our bag in the bag.
Does that defensive pressure help the scheme of your offense as well and your game plan?
I mean, I think anytime you can go 3 and out, 5 and out on a series, you know, that's going to always put a little bit more edge onto the offense. We created a lot. We got different guys in different space. We playing a lot of guys on defense that's coming in and really doing a great, unbelievable job. And we just got to continue just to stay as one.
2 more questions. Aaron, second row in the middle.
Hey, Coach Jason, SFUmedia.com. Congratulations to all you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The first thing is how special was it just to see your defense hold them under 100 yards?
Well, at the end of the day, man, I mean, last week we went out and we held them to 230. That was probably the few yards that they didn't had all year. You know what I'm saying? We knew that one got to get going. We knew we had to put hands in the face on 16. You know, and I've been telling these guys for 2 weeks on the offensive side that if we don't play, we don't win. You get what I'm saying? And today we really showed that if we play either way, we play the Aviator way, you know, rushing the ball, pounding, blocking, you know, I mean, we can hold somebody to 17 points. That's the Ohio State way.
One more question real quick. How special was Cam?
Oh, Cam been special for the last 2 weeks. You know, the biggest thing that he's doing is being quiet. The biggest thing that he's doing is taking the challenge, accepting the challenge, but walking away too. And we didn't have that the first 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? He got 2 penalties back-to-back our first game. You know, he's a very eager guy. You know what I'm saying? He want to come out. He want to be in your face. But we starting to channel that a little bit and focus in on your technique and your play. And now that you see it, I mean, he held that kid that's the number 1 receiver. In the last 2 weeks, he probably only got 80 yards.
Last question, back row on the right.
Logan Morris, CBusSports.com. For Coach, just how validating is this win for you? Obviously, it's been a tough start to the season. So how validating is this win?
I mean, you see how we going. You know, I don't want to just celebrate it with me. I want to celebrate it with the guys. You know what I'm saying? And they've been behind me. I've been behind them. You know, and today just shows how much love and character and respect and fight and dogness that we have in the Aviator locker room.
And then for the players, what's this first win mean to you? You know, this is the first Aviators win in franchise history. What's it mean to all of you?
I feel like this win is a spark, you know, and I feel like it can lead to, you know, a lot of great things. But we're gonna take it 1 week at a time. Continue to just put our head down and work. You know, we got to relay that message across the locker room that, you know, this win is a win. We're gonna enjoy it, but you know, when it's time to get back to work, it's time to get back to work, and let's let this confidence and all this just roll over into each and every week. You know, because we honestly know what type of team we are. We just got to put everything together, and we will.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yep.
All right.